back to the hide. We have got another one out for review today. And guys, sometimes you can have a gun or want a gun for no other reason than you just want it. It serves literally no purpose in your gun safe, but for some reason, whenever you take it to the range, it just kind of puts a smile onto your face. And this one really fits the bill for that. So this is a 8.5-inch bolt action 300 blackout upper. This is from BCA, so shout out to them for letting us take a look at this. But this right here is probably the most ridiculous gun that I own, but it is just an absolute hoot to shoot. So go ahead and safety check this right here. We're good to go. So this upper is one of their newly produced 8.5-inch. This is in 300 blackout. I already had 300 blackout ammo, so I was like, you know what? That'd be kind of fun to do. But it's a pistol. So again, do you have a real use for one of these? No, maybe not. But I tell you, if you're maybe in a state where you can't have, something semi-auto, maybe this would fit the bill. Could you use this as a truck gun? Absolutely. Could you put this on one of your UTVs and use it as a ranch rifle? Absolutely. Or a ranch pistol, I should say. Absolutely. So it really kind of boils down to your needs, but I will tell you one thing, it is fun. It is an absolute fun gun to shoot. So I've actually got a 1-to-10 optic on there, arrow mount, one of BCA's, just one of their standard forged lowers, mil-spec part kit, no bells and whistles there. But nonetheless, let's take this back. Let's get some shooting through it. I want you guys to kind of see it in action, and then we'll get some final thoughts. Okay, we made it back here. Got our LPVO sighted in. We're going to take a few shots. Got some ammo loaded in the mag here, just some 150 grain FMJ stuff. Now, for full disclosure, so this bolt was stiff. I could hardly get this thing to cycle. So I definitely recommend taking it apart, oiling that bolt, making sure that it moves freely. It seems to be doing okay, but let's see how it does now. So first shot here. Pretty good. Not bad. Oh, and so sometimes whenever you hit it up, you got to kind of give it a good flip. But I have say after I lubricated that bolt, worked the action a little bit, it's a heck of a lot smoother. And it is fun to shoot, I'm not gonna lie. So since we've got this thing suppressed, I've got some 220 grain subsonics. Let's try some of those out. That's pretty fun. Definitely quiet. Try one of these up here. Couple more. A few more than I thought. All right, so like I said, once you get that bolt kind of worked through a little bit, and so I would advise once you get this out of the box, just go ahead and take this bolt down. You will have to remove the 2 Allen screws on the bolt handle, remove this plug in the back, and then the whole unit just comes out like a regular BCG. Wipe it down, oil it up with your favorite CLP, put it back in, and then just cycle it a bunch, come back, run you a few rounds through it, and it should be good to go. Let's go head over onto the bench. Let's see if we can get a group at 50 yards. All right, so we got a few rounds of just some 150 grain FMJ that I got here at the hide. We're gonna try a couple 5-round groups and just kind of see what happens. So stand by. You guys can follow along in the shot cam. Ended up hitting the steel behind it. Bolt's working a lot smoother now. Okay. Is that 5? I think that's 5. Yep. Let's try one more group here. Try one more. Couple more. One more here. All right. That should be all of them. Oh, nope, one more. One more. Let's see what this does with it. Actually doesn't look too bad. So let me run down. I'm going to grab that target. We'll come back and get some final thoughts on this. Okay, so we got our target here, and overall I have to say pretty impressed. So it does look like I only shot 4 shots on that first group, but with that one there, I mean, there's 3 right there. It's pretty darn close, and we do have 6 over here. So that was that extra round in the magazine. But nonetheless, you can see that's a pretty doggone good group. And I was just shooting some 150 grain FMJ stuff. So this is Target Max stuff by Fiocchi, and I'm pretty sure I got this stuff at Shields, but if you're in the market for 300 black ammo, definitely take a look at this stuff. It actually shoots very, very well. I shot this in one of the other 300 blackouts that I did here on the channel, and it also performed very well. Really good cycling, very reliable, and apparently pretty decent accuracy for the price. But nonetheless, with that being said, and trying to stabilize this brace on the bench, I'd say that's pretty adequate. Definitely adequate for the price paid for that upper, if you're in the market for one. But the moral of this story is you don't always have to have a purpose. It doesn't always have to make sense. It just has to make sense to you. And if it brings a smile on your face, kind of like this one does when I shoot it, you know, sometimes that's all you need to get a new gun in your safe. And this one definitely fits the bill for me. It is just a hoot to shoot. I love bringing it back to the hide. You know, if nothing else, it definitely puts a smile on your face and gets your buddies to ask you some questions as to what on earth you were thinking when you put this together. But they end up wanting to shoot it anyway. But nonetheless, if you got any questions on this, please post them up below. Be glad to interact with you all. Head over to our campsite page. Check out the deals there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I was looking through analytics. Roughly 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. Help me get to 50,000 subs. It would be most appreciated, and all it costs you is a click. So I can't do it without you. Appreciate you all watching. As always, shoot straight. Later.